Okay, so after you have transferred both of your circles onto your dark paper using the China marker, then you are going to be able to start with colored pencil. In class, we're going to use a different kind of colored pencils. Prismacolor colored pencils are a little bit better than the Bic colored pencils you have in your box. They're a little waxier. They're kind of on their way to being pastel-like because we're going to use pastels for our next project. If you're at home, you can absolutely use the colored pencils you have in your kit, or if you have additional ones you want to try, that's great. Or if you have Prismacolors, that's great. I have mine divided up in a bin between cool colors, all ready for the cool, chilled out one, and warm colors. So just remember that your warmer colors are the reds, yellows, oranges, pinks, those kind of things. And then the cool colors are the other. So I'm going to go ahead and start using my colored pencil. And if you had me last semester, you know that it's important to layer colors up and to use the colored pencils in a circular motion. So I'm going to grab out a bunch of different cool colors that I can use on this composition, just so I have a variety. If you're in class, make sure that you're getting these back in the right order, which is difficult to keep. And also, these pencils are much more expensive than the ones in your bin, so just be careful with them, okay? You also want to have a pencil sharpener nearby because these do dull fairly quickly. But I'm going to go ahead and start, and the richness of color on your paper with these colored pencils is pretty amazing, okay? So each section, you're going to decide what color you want that to be. You're going to go in with your circular motions. And you don't want to press down too waxy and too fast at first, because then you may want to layer up, like we've practiced, other colors on top of that to give it like a different kind of a richness. Also, you can use really light colors like this light blue or this white. Like a white would be a nice highlight and a nice blending tool. So sometimes you want to give a little space at the top of this drop. I'm just going to fade out to white, and then I'm going to make it look like it has like a highlight down here. So white is a really effective color, obviously, on top of this black, okay? So I'm going to kind of repeat that. I used these four colors together for each one of the drops. So I'm going to kind of repeat that same color combination for the drops here, the droplets. But again, basically what you want to do is just practice the circular motion, practice layering up. Don't get waxy too quick because you want to be able to layer up. And you just want to consider, you know, using the cool on the more mellow, chill, cool side. You know, the whole kind of objective of this project is just to think about the effect that color, shape, line, and visual things can have on mood. So we don't have to go really in depth into that, but I want you guys to start considering that, because as you take art classes, not only will you want the skill with the material, you'll also want to start bringing a little bit of motion, a little bit of feeling, helping to tell your story visually. And that's what some of these ideas can help you with. So again, I'm going to put the blue down. I'm going to layer some purple in there. And I'm going a little more quick than I would like most of you to go, obviously, because this is a demo. But I think you can see I'm going to go over kind of some of these lines with white, just because I think that kind of looks interesting. But again, just use that white as a good blending tool, as a good tool to pop things out. That won't work if you get too waxy too quick. If you press down too hard too quick, your layers won't work as well. So this is what I have so far. And that's it.